So without trying, you already know.
Without trying, nigga. Shout out without trying, man. Without trying.
Shout out to Without Trying.
To my man Without Trying on YouTube.
ODENT. WT Geography.
I'm here with my man Without Trying. He does everything without trying. So
Without trying.
ODENT TV.
Shout out to Without Trying group for just letting me get my CDs done here. They do CDs, they do videos.
Shout out to Without Trying.
Without Trying gang.
Shout out Without Trying. Y'all already know how we roll.
Alright, shout out Without Trying.
Big shout out to Without Trying.
All the bitches out, niggas know what's up. Hit them up at Without Trying. Do what it do.
Without Trying gang.
All right, man. So, you said what area you from again?
This is
Where was you born?
right
Where was you
now.
born at?
I was born in Washington, D.C.
Speak up a little bit, cause you're a little further away.
Born in Washington, D.C., Southeast. Raised in Maryland. Born in D.C., Greater Southeast. And got all my family out there. I got family out Maryland. Got family out D.C. I love everybody. I love everybody that's here. We got all close connections, close ties. D.C., Maryland. I don't know about Virginia. You know how it is in Virginia, nigga. But we fuck with them too. So we out D.C., we out Virginia, we out Maryland, nigga. The whole DMV. Love y'all, nigga. Look at us. This type of environment. This Agakeep. If y'all want to take a look, it's beautiful. You know, we do our thing out this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's gorgeous. Nigga, you can't find nothing like this nowhere in the world. I've been in different countries. Agakeep is beautiful. This is Maryland shit. Yeah. And
Let's try to use less curse words if you can possibly.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Just try to keep it a little clean.
Yeah, we got edited.
But no, you good. But nah, another thing, like so. Tell the people how like your childhood coming up. Like how was it? Was it, you know what I'm saying?
My childhood was different because I had different parents. So, you know, one parent wanted to be out Maryland and one parent had to be out DC. So it's just different. You know what I'm saying? Getting raised by two people is different.
Okay.
I ain't gonna say my father, cause I can't say my father wasn't there. He was always there, and my mother was always there. I had two parents, so I can't never say I was raised up without a father or some shit like that. No, but the thing is, they went different ways. So we went. My mother went one way and my father went a different way. And the thing is, you know, it goes how it goes. So I had to adjust to my environment. And honestly, I was just in between all the time. So I was always in the middle of everything. And it didn't matter if my mother went this way or my father went that way. It didn't matter. I had to make my own decisions and I had to do what the fuck I had to do. So I love PG and I love DC, and I feel like they both are part of who I came to be. DC is my mother and Maryland may be my father. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. You might not understand what I'm saying, but Maryland Maryland raised me, DC born me. Did you? If
Okay.
you don't get what I'm saying,
Yeah,
then-
pretty much born in D.C. but raised in Maryland.
Yeah, I was born in DC and I was raised in Maryland.
Gotcha.
And you just get a little bit of both as you go on as a youth. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in both sides, so you just get a little bit of everything. And you know what I'm saying? It's a little bit of part of both that I love. You know, Maryland got their parts that I love, and DC got the parts that I love. And at the heart of everything, I love DC because I was born there. That's where I was born and raised.
Right.
And Greater Southeast Hospital.
Yeah. So did you finish school? Did you like, you know what I'm saying? Coming
And
up.
that's where the part comes in at. Cause where you go to school at is where you really you start getting to know your shit.
Yeah.
So that's why it got weird for me. Because I love DC, but I really was raised in Maryland, and I got a lot of that shit from Maryland. I went to Gwynn Park High School.
Okay.
I went to Eugene Burroughs Middle School. I went to Clinton Christian Academy. What's that? Elementary school.
Okay.
So I didn't go to no schools in DC,
Right.
but I was always in the city. So that's like when
So let me ask you this: did your mother stay in, or did someone stay out DC where you was going there
Yeah.
frequently, as a child?
yeah.
Oh, so who?
So that's
Was
so
your mother
that's
or your
why I
father
was
stayed out
always-
there?
So that's why I was always in between places.
Right.
So I was always in between, like, you know, when I wasn't in Maryland, I was in DC.
Going back and forth, right?
Yeah, so if I wasn't in Maryland, I was in DC.
Okay.
All my family stayed out in DC.
Okay.
All my institutional shit was on the Maryland side.
Okay, I got you. So you finished up high school?
Yeah, I did all my 4 years
Okay.
in high school in Gwynn Park High School.
Okay. So what you end up? Okay, after you graduated, what you end up doing from there?
Okay, when I graduated, my mother gave me 3 options. She said you was gonna go to the military, or you was gonna go to a trade school, or you was just gonna get the fuck out of my house. So that was the 3 options. So I went to college.
Okay.
So I went to Maryland Eastern Shore in 07.
Okay.
And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
So what did you go to school for? Like, what did you take?
Engineering technology. So I was supposed to be the nigga that was fucking doing whatever the fuck you had to do in your house.
Try hold down on them curse words if you could, bro. I know you.
Okay,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I know you.
My bad.
Nah, you good.
So I was doing engineering technology, and I had scholarships to go to that school. It just was, you know what I'm saying? It's like when you let a dog off his leash, and then you gave him all dog food and laid it all on the porch. So you know what I'm saying? I wilded out in college because you just let a dog off his leash.
Okay.
And you held him in the doghouse for 5 years or
So
so.
you just started wilding out, pretty much.
So I wilded out. Then
And when you say you wild out, like what type of things were you doing during that time when you was in college?
oh, you know,
I mean, you ain't got to get too in detail, but
females.
regular stuff.
Yeah, females, college stuff.
Right.
You know, going to parties, doing big wild
Drinking
stuff.
and smoking and all
Drinking, smoking.
that. Okay.
You know, getting in the old type of buffoonery.
Right.
I had to use my big words. Yeah. But yeah, getting into a lot of shenanigans.
I can see that.
So, that's what happened. But as you grow older, I had to do it. I had to learn from my situations, and I had to build from the mistakes that I made.
So what happened in college was like, did you stop going? Like what happened with that? Did you finish up or like how?
I only did 2 years.
Okay.
I only did 2 years. I did 2 years, and then I got kicked out of college.
Okay. And then, all right. So when you got kicked out of college, what did you end up doing after that?
I went and got a trade, and then I tried to go to the Navy.
You
I
tried.
was like, I realized that I needed to do something with the talents that God had gave me, and I tried to go to the Navy.
Right.
So I went to the military, and that didn't work out either. I ended up getting kicked out of the Navy too.
Wow. So how long was you in the Navy?
I was in the Navy for 6 months.
Oh, right. Okay. Wow.
But whole
So
time,
how was that? How was that 6 months experience? Did it discipline you in any way, or like make you try to feel like you need to step it up, or did it help in
No,
any
it
way?
helped me a lot.
Okay.
Because I learned
something
a lot.
different.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying, when you so far away from home and you don't got nobody but you, and then you gotta learn, you gotta trust your resources and learn how to be better. You know what I'm saying? Like that, it definitely, you know what I'm saying, helped me a lot. It helped me build myself up and learn what I could do as a person, because I didn't think I was built for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They send you to Chicago in January in -4-degree weather, and you gotta wake up every morning at whatever time they give you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, people act like
You gotta be real disciplined, pretty much.
like people don't think it's for real. Like, son, like, go in there. They be like, oh, you went to the military, but you ain't finished it. I be like, all right, whatever. Nigga, go in there and try that shit one time, please, and tell me what you think about it. First of all, you gotta be in MEPS for a year.
You gotta be in what?
MEPS,
What's
which
that?
is some shit you gotta train for just to get into basic.
Okay.
Then I was in there for 6 months, and try me, nigga. I'm like, nigga, go in there and try that shit, please, and talk that shit if you want to.
Right.
I don't want to even hear that
They
shit.
ain't gonna play with you.
Nah, son, them niggas don't play.
It's they rules.
That shit is,
They way of the highway.
yeah. This is
Yeah.
you literally signed your fucking life away, nigga.
Right.
So once you get in there, nigga, it's over. You gotta do whatever the fuck they tell you to do. And if you don't, there's gonna be consequences to that shit.
Right.
So
So so they pretty much let you go like a thing, or you quit? Like how I don't know
you can't
how it
quit the
works.
military. The thing is, they let me go.
Why is that?
Well,
Why they let you go?
I was in an outgoing program anyway because I got hurt in an obstacle course, and they found some shit in my system.
Okay.
They found marijuana in my system,
Okay.
which they did not find beforehand. And they found it when I got hurt. Now you can pick up marijuana like 6 months after you done smoke. Didn't know that.
So you ain't never, you just had, that was old.
Some old shit.
Right.
I hadn't smoked in months. But
And after all that training, it still wasn't out your system.
no, when they put it through the put it through like the fucking laboratory tests and shit like that
Yeah.
in the military, oh, they can find all that shit. They can find out